This guy's playing Blink with no Riddlers, I think. So this deck list, perfect example of deck that is very bad. But won a challenge recently or split the finals or whatever. Land. Emperor Bones, Marsh Flats, Path Exile, Prismatic Ending. Yeehaw! I was thinking about the mana base recently of this deck. Like 3 top lands is so rough sometimes. They have an Emperor Bones in their hand, right? Missed on land. They surveilled to the top and didn't play a land. I mean, if they have, what, like Fatal Push, we kind of get blown out. It's possible. No, I can't play the top. This is so bad when this is a top lane, you know? No plays. Show bagel. It's just a sesame seed bagel with some peanut butter. Interesting. I was gonna say, like, if they target the Overlord and they thought sees me post combat, we're actually like in a really, really, really weird spot where like I might have to consign the first target, but not the case. That's a reason to prismatic ending. Like, they took Solitude. This is an insane play. I don't know why they're doing this. So that's crazy. Why don't you just go to combat? What is happening? We know they have Solitude, but Solitude Emperor Bones, I think. They ripped Thoughtseize last turn. Yeah, Emperor Bone Solitude. This so crazy. Do you like 2-2 split with Phantom Charma? Not really, no. Howdy. Why not blink Overlord and consign the back trigger? Because I think it's a waste to consign. What happens if they untap and play another Overlord? The line's just bad. Like, what happens if they just play another Overlord and then they have a Phalia in play? They only have one Phalia to target with. So, the consign always just hits one Overlord. So, like, like, what's the point in hitting the first one if it, like, I don't know. That's so bad. It's just so bad. It makes no sense. How bad is it? It's so bad. That's not a traditional Mountie hat. Well, I reckon you don't know what a real Mountie hat looks like now, do you? Maybe I'm off duty. Don't make a comment about me saying duty, or I'll throw you in the fucking rig. Watermelon Moonshine has to be so bad. Moonshine is so bad. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, no, that's enough out of you. That's enough out of you, sorry. I had a white card, they lose the game. Yeah, this is gonna get blinked. We're gonna galvanic this. I have to remember what Bowmasters does and to not play into it. Because I played into it a few days ago and it was a bad idea. So no, they have an Emperor Bone still, but this Emperor Bone isn't doing... It's like grabbing a Solitude and that's it. Yeah, whatever. Change from Bolt to Galvanic is power up to second Galvanic to power up the Wraths in sideboard. Sure. Yeah, I mean... More or less, yeah. It's... They just work better together rather than going face, but... It's not actually like a huge thing or anything, so... So they've been through 2 Solitudes, 2 Teferis, an Emperor Bones. So at some point they're gonna have some leftover paths, thought seizes. They're gonna start drawing lands. They have 5 cards. Have we tried red solo cup? Oh. Flicker wisps. Yeah. Milled. Oh, they're playing consign today. This old list isn't playing consign. So I guess they could have some consigns also. They're still playing Path to Exile though, which is crazy to me. Picked up Teferi. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I would like to keep all my cards, thank you. Okay. Well, they have to block everything. Yep. Yep. All right, combo time. It's pretty hard for them to win if I just ephemerate this. Like, I don't really know how they're beating me at 2. Like, I have 4 Phlages in my deck. Even if they Wrath of the Skies me, like, if they, like, look at a Flick of the Wisp, the Overlord into have Bowmasters, like, they're still just dead. Like, if they grab a Solitude here, like, it doesn't matter. This Teferi's annoying, but they also can't, like, Phalia lock me with this Teferi. They could... I mean, they could have Path in their deck, but they'd have to, like... Solitude... I'd have to dodge on... I'd have to dodge on Flage. They hit Overlord. Yeah, like, I mean, they could have Ephemerate still, but... Picked up Solitude. Okay. Look at a wisp.
Has been a union member for 38 months.
They've conceded. Okay. Bow, bow. Oh, John, 36 whole months. Yeehaw. They don't have Supreme Verdict in their deck. Come on, get it together. $38 whole years. Yeehaw, partner. I reckon this calls for celebration. All right, everybody get out your Tennessee whiskey if you got it. Drink it if you got it, I reckon. It's like only Teferi. I mean, I guess they have Ashiok and Mystical Dispute. These Mystical Disputes might be bad, but if they're a 3-mana leak, like, hit. Whatever. Ah! We've drawn the worst card in the deck. Island. Thoughtseize. Okay, so they, yeah. Sad Girl Country. This should be a white blue source. Jamming the Teferi here is so crazy. I mean, I guess they only picked up a Witch Enchanter. It's pretty loose to just jam Quantum Riddler here, I think. I think I'm just supposed to do this. And just say, like, if they have Look at a Flick at a Wisp, that's fine. We can untap and do some shit. Also. Okay, that's fine. Second fairy makes sense. Failure to Fairy, Bowmasters. Returns to Fairy. Okay. Yep. This is gonna grab a planes. Ending this. So we know they have a witch enchanter. You're gonna solitude this? Please solitude this. Please. Please make it a 3-for-1 rather than just a 2-for-1. They pitched another solitude. God, that's so strong for me. They didn't even pitch the other witch enchant. Like, they didn't pitch the witch enchanter. So sick. So sick. Nothing? What do you have if you have nothing? Okay. Mild. Dispute, Solitude, Overlord, Bowmasters. Picks up Solitude. What is happening, man? What the fuck is happening? Holy fuck. So it's not ephemerate. They would have ephemerated last turn. I mean, they could have drawn it, but what do I have in my deck? I have a Steam Vents. Yeah, this was supposed to go to yeah, we're supposed to let, like, if they have the boner. They could still have like mystical dispute, but all right, they have one card in hand. Oh, they hit their Fairy Macabre. God, you're such a luck sack. Also, why do you have Fairy Macabre in your fucking deck? Jesus Christ. So insanely lucky. I played circles around you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's so sick. So sick. Alright. God damn it. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Absolutely nothing matters. They have Celestial Purge in their deck. You thought I wasn't going to block the lethal attacker? Thank you. Nice. This play was awful. What if I had exactly Solitude when you made this play? Yep. They could have bounced the Solitude their hand. Oh my god. Outs? Do we have outs? Alright. Well, sometimes lucky, I guess. It never matters, etc., etc. Yeah. Okay. So they have one Overlord left. I can't read it like this. Go back. I think like could be like some random ephemerates. Note to fairies. It could be like some mystical disputes. You could have another Fairy Macabre. Orcish Boat. Last card is probably a brick. I would not like to use this ability. Well, this favors me. We have 3 Riddlers, 2 Phlages, multiple Solitudes. I guess they could have Consign, but I think it's best to just not play around it. Like, I think I'd rather just save the Ephemerate. Yeah. Alright. I think they're definitely overboarding. They have way too much spot removal. Yeehaw, partner. We have 25 cards in our library? Yeah, we're not worried about much here. Alright. Your turn. Them attacking with Emperor was so bad. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think they played this game pretty badly. That Emperor attack was so bad, like, it gave me a free... Like, if they were going to attack, they should have just, like, animated the Solitude, right? It was lethal, I think. And they just, like, decided to, like, not care about it or whatever. Either attack or not or activate. They chose a literal worse option. Yeah, forced to activate in combat, give you an extra 2 point. They said that's a fairy pickup of Overlord punished me so hard. Should I tell them that I don't think that was what's punished them so hard? Like, I think like not activating the Emperor pre-combat was incredibly incorrect. If you're gonna like, if let's say you make that mistake, let's say you're stuck in that point, play the Teferi and bounce your own Solitude with the death counter on it. It's not Unearth, so you actually get to pick it up. They also mod the 6. Alright. No, this 5's a good 5. This is a good 5. This is a 5 I can twerk with. Not that I want to twerk with it, but we're also on the play, so this Ragavan is a Raga Slay. Slay Gavan. This Ragavan's gonna slay. Although, if they have an answer to it, we kind of lose the game. But if they don't have an answer to it, and here's hoping. Just play your own monkey. Nice. Unlucky. I wanted to hit a good spell. And unruly. Yep. They didn't fetch. So consign. What? Like leyline binding. Oh, you have dork. You have the thrall. Okay. You have the thrall. It's like thrall, binding, consign. If it's thrall into flage, we might be in danger. As long as it's not like thrall into flage arena, but I could have like waited to see if they have leyline. Like I just cast a solitude at instant speed and then like consign to memory the leyline trigger. Oh, I guess I go to 5 mana again. I don't go to 6 mana because one of my manas was a treasure. This they've been representing this the entire time, so it's consign or it's summer denial. Yeah. Last card's Leyline. This isn't country. Alright, we have outs to this. Not very good outs, but we have outs. Okay. Which ones? All of them. Oh, okay. Well, our opponent's ripping, I guess. Alright. Now that I was going to play around a lot of the things they had anyways, but... Alright. Yeah, bounce this. Our outs. We found them. We're dead to a lot of things still, but... Alright. You can go. Yeah. Okay. If they go 7th land Flage, we die. But other than that... If they had Bolt, we would have died. I don't know if they have any more Surveil land, so... they might hold a land. The hat is a vibe. Yeehaw, partner. Yeah, okay. Okay. This has got to be close to lethal. Here at 19. I have a lot of mana. That's the island that's going to be left. So I don't have enough white and red, do I? Oh no, I do. Okay, so this is 6, you're at 13. Lethal. I blinked this, killed this. I'm at 12. 8. $13, 5. Go block. So you have to block the flage. You can't block. If you block. Block, take 10, go to 3. I can't blink and kill. Oh, right, I missed 3. Whatever. Are you at 16? 14? No, I'm short. Yeah, okay, so that attack isn't good. So it has to be like this then. I guess I can just kill the Scion. No, I should probably kill the Doorkeeper Throw. You can just bounce the Doorkeeper Throw next turn. She could Galv, right? Yeah. I can't kill both. It's not possible. Alright, I think the attack is like this. But I'm not entirely sure. Does the throw, is the throw worse? It's probably better to just kill the Scion. That way they don't get they don't get multiple free blocks. I think this consign covers most things anyways. Like, worst possible is Flage. And I can consign 1 Flage trigger. It also, if they don't block, ETB doesn't happen. Oh, I guess I'm... Am I consigning this? I don't need to anymore now that I've killed this Scion, right? It's probably just worth it. If they draw Flage... 3-ball me, attack with everything. 3-ball. Let's just get rid of that, I guess. I don't know if it matters. I might just be getting blown out here. Like, I guess if they have a ley line... No, it's probably not that big of a deal. Blink, ley line, make treasure, flage, bolt, Draco. I don't think you understand how putting things on the stack work. But all good. Mull the 5, draw Riddler, yeah. You can consign the Draco if they have another... And Leyline doesn't do too much otherwise. Yeah, but if they draw Draco, they're dead anyways, right? If they draw Flage, I think I would rather have the Leyline not in play. But I think it's a wash anyways. I don't know if it matters. Can't consign Draco if they have Leyline. Oh, yeah, true. I don't know if they're on this multicolor on the stack. We did run pretty hot. Like, we drew Teferi into Discharge into Solitude white card. Like, that was lucky. It's not like Painter? Oh, okay. Discharge over Bolt. Those are cards I have, yep. Riddle card seems pretty good. Yeah, it is strong, I would say. They mulled the 6. How nice. Nice mana. You think it's better than Bolt? I don't think either is better than the other. I don't. They're the same fucking card. Alright, so they're going to go play second thrall. They're going to draw a third land. They're going to haste a Flage. We're going to stifle the Flage attack trigger. We're going to haste our own Flage. Untap, haste our own Flage. Attack. Lightning bolt their thrall. Failure blink their Flage. Containment Priest. Alright. That card's not playable. Feel the attraction. Alright. I could just Flage that, but who cares? Isn't that card really bad against Doggo? Yeah. It is not good if your opponent has an active Doggo. That's why I think it is unplayable. It's not like you can punish people when they go to ephemerate things, but realistically the card is just going to be used against you so often that it's not worth it. I could have killed them, but oh no, I guess I can't. I can't ephemerate because there's a priest in play. Considering the lands they have, they have no idea how to play Zoo. This person's a Zoo 1 trick. This is all they play. I think the deck just sucks. I think if you can't keep hands like fetch land, double bolt, priest, throw, your deck is garbage. But I mean, I did think Zoo is garbage in general, but. Alright, cast your Leyline Binding. Okay. He could have just made the decision and been like, oh, I don't think this control plan is a good idea. I'm not going to do it. Because he just gets outpaced against Lotus because they are good at beating control decks post board. It's not like this, like, he's choosing a worse plan because he thinks he's going to get his opponent, or he, like, gets his opponent. It's just there's, like, poor analysis of what actually is good in the matchup. What are you bringing in Dress Down for? Creatures with ETBs. There's a few really important ones in the format. Can you name them? I can. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm not reading that, Zuko. Thank you for your post. They left it on top. I'm just gonna play this failure. So they could Wrath me next turn. Which, like, is a reason to not blink this Riddler so I can save the Riddler for after, but with this Narset hanging out, they like they have to Wrath me here. I guess they can chant me. Well, if they Days Undoing, they have to rip another chant. I guess they could rip a Solitude or something. Take it. We will take it. We will take it. We will take it. Alright. Great deck you got here. Yeah. How did they hit nothing? I don't know, ask them. Sound a little sketchy, but all good. Howdy. I reckon. They've been to Narset. Missing lands? Show me Teferi. No Teferi. This would be red, white. Unresolved. Ooh. That's pretty nice. It's only 130. They've been to Mystic Gate. Have another march. Oh no, you have an orange chance. All right. Noise. No. It's supposed to be something like this. Yikes. Okay, this is much better. I would like to draw a land. A singular land, please. Okay, no more. No more. Oh, I've already played my land. I went to play this. I was like, why can't I play my land? Um. Two trans. No lands. Alright. I mean, they could have just still have purge, but been depending. I'm pretty sure they have a mystical dispute. Like, it could be spell snare mystical dispute. Yeah. But I think I'm supposed to jam either way. It's not bad. It makes their mystical disputes bad next turn also. It's unlikely they have chance because like I've exiled one, they bend one. Hit a plains also. Alright. They also don't have double white. It's fairy. Yep. Okay. Yep. Just like does absolutely nothing. They've been to Supreme Verdict. You have 5 mana to fairy in your deck. That is wild. That is insane. Alright. Nunez. I'll workshop it. Solitude this? Put a flooded strand on top. This probably should have been a red-blue source, I guess, but I mean, I would have to draw exactly an Arena Glory. Alright, well, I mean, oh, we have 2. They have like, no, they have Solitude. Just Solitude. These Ephemerates are gonna have pretty bad diminishing returns, I think. Oh, you have Force Negation. It's much better for me. Not fetching a blue source here, grabbing planes, and not having counterspell is very good for me. Alright, first things first. Activate my Planeswalker. I mean, they didn't have an answer to this last turn. Yeah, okay. Let's just 0. Or -3. Draw me card. Alright. You say you were in a card advantageous position? I would say that, yeah. Probably, at least. We do have to close the game kind of fast, though. So, I think I'm going to try and do that. I could play both, but is that bad? It's a little loose. I mean, it's not like they can do much about it, I guess. I do get a treasure back. Oh no, I'm I can't count. I got all mixed up. Oopsies. Ah, whatever. This plays around Wrath, I guess. Eh, it doesn't really play around Wrath. This was stupid. This was fucking stupid. Yeah. I was just supposed to. I thought I had a mana extra. I don't know why. I mean, I knew. I thought I had 7 because I was counting the Ragavan treasure before it happened. Okay. Oh, I was just gonna ephemerate that. Okay, well, whatever. They didn't even have to. They didn't even get to see it. Nice. All right, I should maybe actually like look at his. Say something nice about Ragavan. Ragavan's really good when my opponents are playing really bad decks. When my opponent is playing a real Magic the Gathering deck, I don't think Ragavan's very good. Winning the die roll there was really pog. They only have 1 counter spell. Holy fuck, this deck is built bad. I guess that makes sense why they didn't fetch. We're like all in on. Well, we're not all in, but we have 2 Isochron Scepter. Jesus Christ, the deck's bad. How did we sideboard last time? Like what? 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. I cut all these. Did I cut these? No, I think I brought them back in, right? I think it was these. I think this is how I saw it. I don't remember. I reckon I don't remember, partner. Doing Ragavan was first printed and destroying Modern. I mean, I was playing Modern during that time, and the power level of the format was certainly a lot lower, but people also were just like really bad at playing against Ragavan as a Magic the Gathering card. For sure. But I also put, like, I played Death Shadow, and it was just like Thoughtseize, just like. It's just so easy. I don't know. Okay, they binned a Narset, and they led Undercity Sewers. They kept 7, right? Yeah. I said BRB. No. Yawgmoth was good against Ragavan? Yeah, but it was pretty bad against all the decks that played Ragavan, I think. I was playing a lot of Ragavan decks then, and then I played Yawg a little after, and it was like, oh yeah, Ragavan. Very beatable. Mind you, like, Endurance was also very good against those decks, but... Why Charma in? I want to cast it against my opponent. Problem with Ragavan there is there wasn't much removal. There was a lot of good removal. There's a lot of good removal. The only new removal spell in the format now is Galvanic Discharge. And all the red decks could play Unholy Heat or Lightning Bolt. The problem was that people don't know how, like, people are deathly afraid of Ragavan for no reason. You can just let it hit you sometimes, like, it's okay. And then the other thing was they would just build their deck to not respect it. I don't even think Bowmaster is, like, necessarily good against Ragavan. He has infinite life where you can see. I reckon this is taking too long. Can I tell my opponent to hurry? Well, they just said BRB. If they're not here, telling them to hurry won't do anything because, well, they won't see it until they've returned. And if they don't see it until they return, then, like... You get it? Please, opponent. I understand that sometimes you gotta shit, but can we shit a little faster, maybe? It's been 4 minutes. This is the win and in match, yeah. What was our loss? It was round 1. I don't even remember. Brute scale, I think. I don't know. All right, chat. Want to tell me about your day today? How's your? It's Thursday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Are you gonna wear a costume to stream tomorrow? We are enjoying Yeehaw time. Yeehaw. Yeah, they did reveal Kihira. We are soft locked to a scepter chant, but otherwise played a land we didn't know about. They also bend a scepter. Bend a chant. I feel like if they had a, what's it called? They would cast it. Or am I bouncing? I'm like only they bend a scepter. If they had a chant, they would have cast it. So it's not chant. I should just probably get my card. Yeah. Yep. Play another land we didn't know about. 12. I mean, I guess they can wrath me. They have to fetch. Yeah, it's better to just attack everything at them. Just kill this Teferi on my turn. You know, I guess I'm priced into it. If they Narset wheel, they're still probably dead. I guess that was like something I should have thought about more. Whatever. Right, yeah, because they're at 6. So, like, if they Narset wheel, I flash this in and they die. Okay. Yep. Your deck sucks. GG's. Okay. And you give back the other card. Alright, I'm keeping. What did it say they were playing? Nothing? Popper, Pioneer. Okay. Energy. Wonderful. You showed your hand to explain it. Oh, that's very funny. So I'm also opponent wouldn't know your 6+1. That's funny. Opponent, what are we doing here? If you keep taking this long, I'm gonna throw up a hand hider. Why'd they sack the Ocelot Pride? Is that a misclick? Why wouldn't you sack the cat token? Holy fuck, you're bad. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're still down to do a lot of things, but it is amazing that we have a chance here. Show me the other Johnny. They also, like, I'm pretty sure they have a Galvanic or a Raven Charm. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that they have Ocelot Pride, and they. I mean, I guess I'm not amazed. People just play so badly, man. Just super dead. Just super dead. Bomba really did a lot this game. Bomba is the best card. Bomba and Flage are the two best cards in the deck. And I think Bomba is the only card that really matters in the matchup. Bomba just, like, this. I mean, this is what Bomba does. My opponent played it badly, but it doesn't really matter. It's possible I'm just supposed to play the Riddler, like fetch Island, play Riddler, consign the trigger. But I think the way I'm winning this game is by finding a Flage if they don't kill me. So I'm gonna try and do that. Oh, okay, we're done. Why no Riddler consign? It's just a wash. Just doesn't really. Like, putting the Riddler consign, I still die to the same amount of things. But this line helps me find Flage faster, which is, like, the only way I'm winning. So, gonna do that. Because, like, Riddler and consigning, like, like, what do I do the following turn? What are we doing the following turn? Like, nothing, probably. Like, we could have played Flage, give it haste, consign the trigger, and attack. If we see it after, like, so I don't know. I think, like, doing the Riddler thing there just accomplishes almost nothing. I reckon being on the draw and having a Ragavan in my opener hand, that game, not good for me. They boarded up to 61. Yeehaw, partner. So they probably have Blood Moons in their deck. Something you have to be conscious about. Why do we fetch Mountain? Holy shit. Holy shit. Why did we fetch Mountain? So they had to get their bait. I mean, I guess. Why did we fetch Mountain? You have a Surveil land. Why would you fetch a Mountain? This is crazy work, man. They've been to planes after surveilling. This has to be Blood Moon. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense. No. Okay. Into Flage. Probably binning like anything. It's 12 plus 3 is 15. I go to 4. Fetch plus discard 2. It's not enough. I bin, fetch, bin. It has to be exactly. Should draw fetch too. Yeah, okay. I mean. Alright, show me arena. So this might fetch an island now. So discard two. No, I probably yeah, grab this. Oh well. I mean, I guess I could have like Solitude or something. They're posturing like they have Solitude or something. Not much to be done about that though. Alright. Alright, so Purge. A Johnny Bombardment. Johnny Bombardment still doesn't even do that much. Monkey. Alright. Any spells? You have surge or surgical? Surgical, surgical. Show me surgical. Do it in my upkeep, not my draw step. Obvious surgical is obvious. I've drawn 3 lands. I've drawn infinite lands. Why does he have so much more cards in hand? It doesn't. Because I've played more cards than they have? I don't know what you're asking. Your question's awful. Think you had to keep that? No. What? No. What if the monkey just doesn't connect? What? Why would I leave a bad card on top of my library? That's awful. That is a horrific play. I'll tell you that much for free right now. What happened to our Flage? It died, and then they surgicaled it. You see skies, and yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. We've drawn horrifically badly, and my opponent has been getting very lucky. So, what can you do, really? What can you do? Playing the Fable here is so terribly bad. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Surgical is poop is why. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That card's unplayable. Should have just played Boros. Yeah, should have just played Boros. Chat, you're so smart. This is why I have you here. We'll play Double Pile Weekend. I'm probably gonna play Rakdos. I think it's still just like the best deck by like a very wide margin. I think Phoenix is close, but I think Phoenix is like really weak to just like a bunch of random shit. And I think you have to work way too hard to make it good. Wow, imagine if we drew it to Fairy, bounced our own Fable. Be sick, hey? Why are we not playing the spell that kills me, you fucking donkey?
You should run into traffic. Don't fucking come back in here, you broke bitch. Get the fuck out of my store. That's what I thought.